all you 90-day video peoples. Up here from on top of Calderwood Butte, which is behind our house, having a nice little hike here. My little guy Jesse over there. And we have today off for Veterans Day. Anyone who's a veteran out there, thank you very much for all your service. And my grandpa was a veteran too, and all three of his brothers as well. So it's very much in the family, respected and revered. Thank you. So we're up here on top of, like I said, our butte. It's beautiful. And just taking a nice morning stroll. It's been a couple days since I've shot any video. I have to admit, since that Women's DEA, there's been a lot of stuff that has been riled up. And in that too, just things to take care of, you know, as much as trying to get and prioritize what we're doing on the SFM. There's, you know, there is family, there's finances, there's all the other things that show up, and having to be present and take care of them, and a lot of them take longer than anticipated. And in that too is, you know, that being forgiving and gentle with yourself. Came up and passed a date of a goal I had set for having everything up, and I think that's another thing worth saying and putting out there, especially for the newer people too, is I mean, there's wanting to be completely ambitious and take action like they talk about, you know, and put it into action, and then there's that whole pushing, you know, and we don't have all of the information, you know. It's like you don't know what you don't know, and you don't know what you don't know, all that stuff. You just don't know. And with me, I just did not know, like, we want to do Facebook ads, so you know, all the compliance issues, all the things they're set up, watching all the resistance and the things that come up. Like, you know, I've always been on Facebook here and there, and it's cool to keep track with family and friends, but never been like a Facebook monger. And I just find sometimes, you know, this frustration and these feelings of kind of resentment that I have to know this much about Facebook, that I have to be on there. And yet I'm like on there, and then I don't feel even like posting when I'm on there, having to read about all these things. And then I'm like, you know what, okay, back to the website. I'm gonna go do that. And then I'm over there and dealing with all of the frustrations and you know, learning curve with WordPress, and trying to make something happen and make it stick, make it stay, be there afterwards. Don't forget that blue update button now, okay? Honestly, because that's a big one. Just update. That save and leave at the bottom is not enough, okay? And what else? You know, back to the being gentle with yourself and the self-compassion. Been listening a lot to Irene and Patty's wake-up calls, because they have a lot of that in there too. So any of you that may need that, you know, reminders, gentle reminders, and the latest series that Irene's been doing about fears and self-talk and whatnot. So, you know, right now it's kind of looking and going, you know, okay, you know, what would I say to my best friend if they had this happen to them? Say, well, you know what, you didn't get your goal, but you have been working on it, and you know what, there's been a lot of other things you've been able to do and get done that you wouldn't have gotten done, especially, you know, the being out of work right now and taking care of quite a few fronts that I would not have been able to do had I been working full-time. So you know, and Ruben reminds me too, hey, you are doing stuff, and I thank you, and I value that, and I'm sorry I'm not there to, you know, help out, but, you know, at the same time, now he's the sole provider, so then I kind of feel like, you know, I have those guilt feelings, and then feeling like that's an extra stress for him too to worry about. But, you know, we all got to pitch in and help out, and you know, I can honestly say I know I'm doing, you know, a little something on every single front that there is, And, you know, we are doing this for our families, for our friends, for, you know, for future. So, you know, if there's other things that have to happen in order to make that happen, then sometimes I gotta, you know, I just gotta take care of it. So I'm gonna wrap that up and just like let you guys see a little bit of the area here. You say hi, Josh? And a really gorgeous area. And thank you all. And yeah, we're gonna knock it out. We're gonna do some stuff, and we're gonna have some family time too. And go over to LA. I'll keep you informed about what's going on with that stuff. But you guys have an excellent day. Thank you again. Thank you, community. Even if I'm not speaking to you, you guys are speaking to me. And I thank you for all of the encouragement and support. All right, keep at it. Love you lots. And see you next time.